Right, I'm going to have to pull up a list of all of the things that I have to do, which I have a little tiny list of here. I need to add them other things to this as well. This is accumulated over like a day or two. Hello, Zitchix, nice to see you. Don't stop the rock. Okay, it's kind of annoying though, to be fair. What are all of these songs? Alright, this is fine. This is good. It's Perturbator. What else I need to do on this list? I don't know. I can't absolutely remember all of the information. But, in any case, I'm going to try and not get... not plagiarise Germensch. I'll check my notifications first. This is irrelevant, this is irrelevant. This has been done by Braun. Very cool. Thank you, Braun. I'll go to my queue and look at some speed gaming that needs to be run. That's true. That's a good point. I think that's a fair one. The other thing I need to do is, the thing which is going to take a long time, that I thought I would, oh, maybe I should stream it and then I'll be more productive, is that I have to, well, I don't have to, I'm going to try and check all of these, this new system where you can see whether a run is at risk or not. And all the runs at risk, I'll just put it to verified, because that's the one that really matters. You can see there are a lot of runs that are on Twitch that maybe we shouldn't, maybe we need to be careful about. They might be a little bit unstable. In terms of where, like, if people have hundreds of hours of highlights and videos, for instance. That's the only reason that they are now considered at risk, but most of the people on here aren't big streamers and only have a few highlights, so in theory, if Twitch keep to this 100 hours idea for a few years, it will be totally fine. Although it's Twitch, they keep producing this indefinitely, so this might just get worse and worse forever. So what are my first thing? Okay, yeah, I'm assuming PTTR is a very small number. I will check all just to be clear. Yes. I mean, you couldn't be more right, really. It's just Diamond. This is the entire summation of at-risk runs, which means they're hosted on Twitch. And this is just Diamond Citadel. There's one by Okuan, this one that doesn't work anymore. With this run, from Push Your Life... Okay, I won't do this. Should we do this first? I don't know. I hope we don't lose the 28th place all bosses run. Oh my god. Can you believe we've lost this? Okay, this doesn't... This hasn't been saved anyway. It's been deleted. That's a shame. It's possible that was the VOD. Or something. We've lost it. It's already gone. Right, I'm going to verify these first, because this is the most pressing thing. Verify with no sound, because hopefully this doesn't count as plagiarism. I'm so sorry, Nico. I actually know this is good because I think I verified the original one, so I don't have to worry. I can merely press verified. It is safe because it's on YouTube, which is fantastic. This run has been marked as safe. Verified. Does that now... This new system is a bit weird. That's now considered verified by me. Okay, fine. I also believe I may have verified this. Actually, this may have been Brit who verified this one. But it's safe. That's fine. I'm going to verify those. This is stuff that I probably shouldn't do on stream because I'll just be infringing on everyone's content. That might be a bit difficult. Oh, nice. Somebody did a... This is nice. I've never seen someone run this because it's too boring. Like, why would you bother? Okay, again, I probably won't do that on stream. But I could totally do this trophies idea. That would be very easy. I'll knock that off the list of things to do. Right, I don't have these images saved on this computer, so I can maintain some semblance of privacy as to what I'm doing. Come on, bruh. Oh, that counts as an individual screen. My name is actually Jeffrey. Okay, fine. I will mute my video for this section. Why not? There we go. Mute my video. Thanks, Dan. Well done. It's fine. You can still hear me. I'm going to be really active in that regard. Where do I want to save these? Oh, somewhere I can maybe get them at some point in the future, just in case. Hello, folder. You said muted as well. We're all bad. There would be other ways to find out. I probably reveal my name on stream hundreds of times. Let me have a look here. Dan's files. Where is my bloody folder of speedrunning stuff? Here it is. I have a specific folder for this and I just lost it. Right, here we go. That's one. And that's two. And god damn it. This is 3. You can't find that video, it's not available. It's not available, it's actually not real anymore, it's not real. That's all irrelevant. So, we must now go to this leaderboard. And, somewhere in here it is. Right, files. Yeah, you can have a 4th place as well. I don't know what it would be for this game. Probably a wooden spoon, but judging by how effective 4th place usually is. I don't know. That's a little bit mean. We can't have that. I wonder what other boards do. There must be some big boards that have a 4th place trophy. They probably have a red one. The lovely background made by Zitrick. Yep, that's updated. Only categories with 3 runs. Yes, it appears to have worked. It's all good. What about they came from... Yes, this has got 4 trophies. You can see here, the 4 different colours of hammer and sickle, famously, that you get. What this game is, I can't remember. I think it's an indie game where you run around and there are invaders from another planet or something. One of those lines. I know, it's very anti-communism. 4th place gets a red version, 3rd place gets a brown, bronzy one. 2nd place gets a silver white one, 1st place gets a gold hammer. This is not an equal distribution. How dare they? I will assume these are correct, but I won't verify them right now, so hang on. Done. Update best runs channel. That's very easy to do. We need to do that as well. But I need to put my Discord on here. Okay, what is missing from the channel? Probably everything at this point. Yeah, that is definitely outdated already. The first thing in the channel. Here we go. All bosses. That has been beaten so many times. I think. I will assume. Yes. Hello, Abomination. How are you doing? Very nice. Just play the channel with your YouTube link. To be fair, that is not a bad idea. I think that might work better in most of these cases, to be honest. Do you hold all the full game records? All bosses plus Celine, you definitely have, yes. Okay, 80%. I don't know why we have this still. Oh, because it's historical and important, that's why. Definitely beaten. This is very outdated. So far, 3 out of 3 runs are outdated. 100% is definitely outdated. I remember, even I know that. 100%. Not really a fast way to do this. I investigated the possibility of getting a bot to do this, but I would need to write it myself. I don't really know how to do that. You woke up a bit ago? That's no problem. Of course you would have woken up a little bit ago. I didn't get up until this afternoon because I was playing Counter-Strike, as it will know. Arena 1. We're not going on to the most difficult things. Yeah, Desper has beaten some of these, but this has been taken back. Arena 1 is actually Desper's one, so that's wrong as well. So that's all of them have been wrong so far. I think Desper has the rest of the arena records still, unless Trident took them all back and I've forgotten. I think probably he did take them all back, actually. 6303. No, this is way faster. Dear me. Right. What else we have? 3 is being a 201, which is wrong as well. That's terrible. The idea of this is that it's a resource to help newer players rather than people who know what the world record is. And you say, here's the most optimal version of the strategies, although people don't really use it, so this is kind of silly. But we're going to maintain it anyway, I think. This is a 314, so still all of them have been wrong. Arena 4, hang on, is this Arena 4? Yes. Arena 5 from Despa is not the record either. I think the Arena Co-op records might still be the same, actually. That's very possible. Scenarios into that channel? No, because it would become a huge channel if all of the things. Although we could do that, I suppose. Arena 1 Co-op, I'm presuming, is the same thing. It's a 258 5 world records. I believe this is still the same thing. 5 might be different. This is Tipo Trident. Yeah, that's there. Beneath has certainly been beaten a couple of times. NG Plus might not have been beaten a few times though. It's less than 7 minutes. Yes, that must be that. No perks. Yeah, even it's significantly slower. There we go. Works much better. Yes, you're right. Actually, never bother with that on this server. Should I just remake the whole channel? I'll put this information in here for now, and then do that in a minute. So I need to gather the information anyway, I suppose. For God's sake, what am I doing? Beneath Edgy Trickster. Why have I got all of these? There's no point. Is there a point? What is the point? Because they are all different records, amazingly enough. NG plus Trickster is still Trident's run. NG plus Aberration is this the same video? Yes. Yes, it is. I think that must have been beaten, but we'll just move on. And the Necromancer was beaten by Toasty Fries. That's actually correct. Endless Arena. Orphans run, 2444, yes. The Musicide run, which is an incredibly lucky run, I must say, even though it is pretty cool, is still correct. The demo run, which I don't know if you can really actually save much time in, I think that's only a fragment of a second at best, is still that one. The Finger Percent, I think this is, yeah, that's still correct. And then Arena, all arenas. Not with that 125. God, what a terrible time that is. My gosh, that's awful. Disaster. Simply a complete disaster. We're going to... That's done now. But I have a new task. Rebel Moon Moderator, that's some guy's not getting back to me. I shouldn't really show these on stream. I just sent to a guy, can you please add some levels to a series, and he's not responded. 14 days, maybe more time is needed. Maybe. I'll put that off the list. Mecataclysm, I don't want to dox people again, as I say too much. There's nothing that people are actually saying insanely bad on this. They said... If you can check it and move into the correct one... What do you mean by this? I'm pretty sure that there are no bonus targets on these showcase missions. This is the problem with me being in charge of a game that I'm not absolutely certain of. The nature to... Hang on. Am I foolish? Makel is there, yes. Don't think it's a very relevant DM, that, but it will also... how many times have I gone past it at this point? There it is. Don't hate Makel, no. I said it wasn't a very relevant DM. That one. Okay, the fucking showcase missions. What? Veteran or custom difficulty? I don't hate Makel. Okay. Time displayed. What do you mean you got the bonus targets? There are no bonus targets in this whole bloody thing. I'm not sure if I understand. There are just soldiers. Can I look at the end mission screen? I'm squinting at my screen now. 6:39, which means if I verify this at 6:54, why have I done this? This is like me being an old man all of a sudden. I don't understand why I've done any of this. I just said I don't know what that time is. Why did I do that? Well, that's a disaster, Dan, you useless fool. Why do I not know the showcase missions? I mean, I know about these casually, but this is the only person to have ever speedrun any of them, so it's hard to say what is going on here. Are there any bonus targets in this speedrun? That's probably the best question. Which is the allegation that has been suggested. It's an interesting jump in the footage. Didn't notice that the first time. Maybe it'd be easier if I look at a wiki page for this, or something. I'll try and find something like that. Hold on. Bloody wiki page. Oh, there's all fandom. There's always fandom. Why is it always fandom wiki? I don't understand why people use this one. Coughing is bad for your health, yes. Which one are we looking at? Here. This is the level infantry. Just the infantry. Showcase mission. Whoever wrote this is saving me a bit of time. It's been some time since I looked at this. Eliminate spotters. I mean, this is obviously what he's doing in the thing. It's the mortar spotters and then retreat. When you're in Private Jackson's position, you have to repeat the combat life. So, what are these adverts? Ah! Interesting. So you can fail an objective. Does that add to your time? Okay, the thing is, I don't actually want this variable in the leaderboard at all. I'll explain the problem here that I'm trying to deal with. So there is this thing called bonus targets. And it is applied to all the levels, despite most of the levels not having any bonus targets. It's bonus targets true or false, I think. It's just like with bonus targets, without bonus targets. And if you delete this, it deletes all the runs. Or it just hides them on everyone's profiles. Everyone's profile gets a hidden run on it. So in order to fix this, I'm needing to do something. I don't know how exactly I'm going to do this. How exactly the fix would work. I really am not quite sure. I think the idea is that I need to make a new variable for every level. Whoever set this up has made my life very hard here. I don't know who it was. It was someone else. Cool, thanks for your DM. On the site. The site messaging system, it's really good. It really works. It really allows people to do things effectively and with great communication. Green, okay, so this is the thing here. All of these firing drills, course of fire, third purple, second purple, first purple, all the way up to the top, do have bonus targets. As you can see here. Some of them have runs, some of them don't. Pretty sure this has got bonus targets, actually. Relying on one piece of footage. Orange fire drills, I mean, come on now. What the heck? Is this the video? This is extremely slow. Hang on. Instead of watching it completely, incorrect stance in here. Okay, I'm not even sure about that one. I'm not even sure what to say. The point is, it doesn't matter necessarily about the specific ones. I need to somehow change this so that it's not a variable, because it just covers all the levels. You have to press it up here. There's no, it shouldn't be here at all. This is completely pointless. This is completely superfluous. 3DM, okay, that comes under that. I'm not going to do that anymore. Sandcastle ILs. Okay, so this is... What else is this? This is a game. And I wanted this person, one of these mod racers, to add levels to this game. But they set them up in such a way that we can't see them. Which is a shame, because one of them wasn't online for 7 months and one of them hasn't been online for 1 month. So... I just want to have levels. But I can't. How do I resolve this? I have to DM him again, I suppose. When did I last DM this person? I put this on screen because it's invasion of privacy. 2nd of February, I said, are you getting on well? Can you check this yet? Sure, is a month reasonable? I hope so. Okay, there's no harm in this. That's fair enough, I think. I mean, I don't know what the point. All I want is to be able to just log into the website occasionally. It doesn't have to be very often. 4 years is long enough, you know. Just 4 years. You can log in after 4 years, right? All right, we'll see what they say. They're not online right now, so that's fine. I can't do that on stream because it's an invasion of some privacy. And then we're gonna have to look at the Twitch runs, I think. Yes, I think we're going to have to look at all the Twitch runs. So, this is basically an investigation. We need to see... I think paint this down red. Let me just have a... I'll start with PTTR, shall I? Verified risk runs. We have Bruno on this channel. What do we have for Bruno? Is this a total invasion of privacy? I hope not. Schedule videos... are they uploading all of their content to Twitch? Read your DM. I realise that, but I suppose it's like sort of calling people out, isn't it? Videos... it's not recent, it's highlights and uploads that matters. Do we think they have more than 100 hours of footage in here? There's 1 hour... Probably 2 hours in total for all of that. 3, 4... I mean, it's getting there. There's probably like 20 hours of footage. 3, 6, 10 and a half, 11, sort of, maybe that's 18, maybe 24 hours, probably another 2 hours down here. Maybe, I think this one's alright. I think this one is reasonably okay. This one, there's no footage for. This one. Are any of Diamond's runs at risk, really? Diamond was last live 14 hours ago? Okay. I don't know what that was. No, they're alive. 14 hours. Apparently. Didn't know this. But total highlights and uploads is what I'm interested in. What is this song playing right now? I thought that was Erica for half a second, sorry. There's not even an hour of video here. I think that there's no risk. For God's sake. Oh, I'm crazy. Maybe that's what happened. Isn't that an indicator of life, though? It's fine. Abandoned... What does that mean if I abandon this run? Is it still verified? What? That's just now? People have uploaded a new guide? Okay. I only followed Burnout because I used the cat did. Okay, fine. The cat is alive. That's alright. I don't want to joke about that too much, but there we go. Yes, we've got the great gang of people with no flag. Rules no flag. Osterars, Rarlson. I'm not sure if these people are very active. 20. They all they need is to do is paint this down red, and that's it. I was going to check if that run was still there, which is in here. Eternich. This video for this run has been marked as abandoned, but it's still verified, so it's still allowed on the leaderboards. That's kind of what I wanted. Okay, that's good. A new run is waiting verification. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This person has 4 runs pending. Are you taking the absolute piss? No, 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 no. Dog. Okay. Osterars logged on one time to submit some runs and then went back to his cartoon making content. He posts cartoon reviews. That's kind of interesting. Didn't know any about that. What is this? I'm not interested in that right now, but I will be later, perhaps, maybe. What? How can I go back? PTTR. Verified risky runs. Do I really have to click on all of them and click save? I think all of Diamond's runs are absolutely fine. I don't have to do this, but it's important, I think. It's just the whole web page keeps reloading every time. Ocoen02, right? What is this Twitch channel looking like? We'll have to see. Last live 4 years ago. I think we might have a winner. Probably 20 minutes content, half an hour, maybe an hour at absolute most. I think that's pretty good. I'm just going to leave the rest of these because it's completely tedious to verify all. All at risk runs for console edition. There are 2 from Abomination. Is Abomination a risky streamer? Dangerously streams way too much? Nobody knows. Why have you messaged him on Discord? But damn, I cannot do this right now. I'm trying to, you know, do things. Should probably archive the runs though. But why? Because Twitch is still good at the moment. I mean, I am aware that Twitch is very changeable. They might, yeah, exactly. They might go fuck yeah. That's probably a good term for it. But I think they'll give us some warning if that happens. That should be alright. No, I don't think the placement matters that much unless you're accepting new runs on Twitch. I think that in the future on Jazzpuck we're not going to accept runs from Twitch in the top 3 positions. Which I think is fair enough because it's a bit of a risk to them. Which is why I will probably... I'm not worried about these runs because these people haven't got anywhere near 100 hours. If Twitch decides they're going to get rid of highlights and videos completely, that'll be a different question, I think. But I moderate 34 leaderboards. I'm not sure if I can really do... Or is it 30? I mean, it's near that number. This is the only highlights from here. Okay, I think this is fair enough. Could these be redesignated? To YouTube? Perhaps. For now, I don't think there's any risk because Abomination has almost no highlights or uploads. Only a couple of hours of them. So, I think that's pretty safe. Just for now, I think that's okay. Armour 3... Oh lordy. Okay, there are a few here. I'm not sure where I can archive these 2, really. I don't know if I should upload them all by myself or just leave them. If they're on Twitch, and it's obvious and it's a bit borderline, I'll just leave it in risk and then do that at some point. Okay, there's no evidence for that. There's no evidence for that run. That's a good start. No evidence left available. Counter-Strike Condition 0? Oh my gosh. How cool is that? This person might be more of a risk. They have a lot. I think they're archiving all of their VODs and some videos. Yeah, possibly. It's a pretty serious speedrun though. I haven't heard of them before for some reason. Okay, so runs from Erisy, there's only one run, I think. Not donating to charity, well, I can't right now. Ah, poor people with Twitch making this ridiculous change. I hate them. By the way, thank you for allowing me to stream on your platform, Twitch. Their only highlights are armor runs. I think that might be alright. Your average fat man playing games? Well, that's not very nice to yourself. What the heck? I don't know, man. And it's just those three, isn't it? I think. Half an hour. They're probably okay. These have got no proof, so there's no point. But they will be... They're still verifiable. Someone saw it at some point. It's a bit Twin Galaxies in the early 2000s, but it's okay. Only two highlights are run submissions. What do I think of International Women's Day? Is it the 8th or the 9th of March? And then when you say today, we're in different time zones. It's the 8th. Okay, so wait, it's nearly finished. Sorry, I wasn't really aware of that. I think it's an awesome day to celebrate women, but why do women only get one day and men get, or at least other gender identifications, get 364.25 days per year? It's outrageous. Did I have fun? Today I went and rode my bicycle. I hope that this contributed somehow. I must apologise. I'm not trying to be flippant about it. I didn't... What could I have done to improve that this is the birthday of all women to do it? Here, the hospital is only open for one day a year for women. It's simply unacceptable for that. What else we have? I think that for this is okay, this is okay. DG Killer. They're from Dorset. Who's this man? I feel very unsafe all of a sudden. It's abandoned. The Raging Mick. Online 6 years ago, alright. How many people have they killed, do you think? DGs. They've only killed DGs, you see. Nice armor run, though. I appreciate the people who do armor runs. I'm not even one of them. Hardly any serious lengths here. I think we're going to be alright. BG Susinator. Interesting. 4 years ago. Not very many highlights. I think that's grand. This person's the same. And I'll leave these here. Actually, no, Alexander's ones are alright, definitely. As long as Twitch don't change next month how much you're allowed to upload again, that would be quite a Twitch move, I think. But if it's 100 hours, then there is almost certainly no risk. And because people know about it now, I think that you won't be allowed to make highlights in videos up to 100 hours, so presumably if you're already there, you'll be alright. We better look at Taboo. Actually, no, we have this one to look at. There are none for category extensions, that's good. Verified at risk. It's only CGF and Diamond. And there's another page of Diamond. Okay. I imagine these have got no content classification because they are not present on her Twitch now. No, nothing, nothing, nothing. Alright, that's a disappointment. Commander C66. 22nd place tab speedrun. I respect the honesty about that. I could just put world record in all my titles, to be fair. I think that's safe. There's not a lot there. I think that's mostly okay. CGF has quite a lot of runs. Click that Valorant ace. That's not what I did. Oh no. Commander C66. Ranked ace in Val. Sorry, here we go.
And how did I almost...
I don't know if they want me to play their audio, but
honestly, I don't even know
we
how
shall see.
ace that.
Is it fair use on Twitch? Is that allowed? Here we go. NA region GG. It's gonna be bad. We shall see. I don't know really much about Valorant. I know it's to some extent hero shooting.
No fucking way, bro. Oh, one's a top.
Was that good?
Oh, I got him.
I don't know, man. Was that good? It's mid. All right, here we go. There's another kill though. It's about my level. What? Outrageous.
Got her.
I've never played Valorant.
Let me cook, please.
What was that? Surely that was just complete luck.
I got an ace, bro. I got an ace. Oh.
What was that? It's a flashbang? Or something? I've got wall hacks.
Hold up!
Oh.
Yeah, I saw him.
Here we go. It's 5th player.
Hold up, guys.
Here we go. I'm gonna see it. Oh, are we going to see it?
Let's go!
Very, very nice, very nice. No, I certainly haven't got any Valorant aces, so that's nice. I accept that is pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, should I be talking to CGF about this maybe? Okay, wait, hang on. What? We don't have any of these anymore. CGF got rid of this already. Oh, no videos at all. Okay, well, on that basis, they're all abandoned or safe. Or on YouTube is probably the real answer. Yes, okay. That doesn't really need to be looked at then. Contacts. I don't think there's any runs at all for this game, actually. Are you serious? There's not. Right, well, I can't retrieve that one, so that's done. Okay, Creator DLC. Are there runs at all for this game? No. Atomic 79. At risk. Evil Pickle has some runs. Let's have a look. Prime Makel is the second best CS player I know low-key. I assume the best is yourself. But I don't know. This is kind of an active streamer, so there may be issues about this level of proof. I know not very many highlights or videos actually. Bri, are you sure Bri's better than you though? I think you're above Bri, to be fair. Based on my experience with Bri on 150 ping. It may not be totally fair. I'm not sure. Right, we've got half an hour, another 1.5 hours, maybe 2.5 hours, 7 hours, few more hours, probably another 11, 12, probably 13 hours including this. I think these are okay. Because there's less than 20 hours of content on the whole Twitch channel over 9 years. But you're not a CS player, you know. What you don't know if you play CS? This is very we only ask philosophical questions on here. Nothing for Dead Horizon at all. I can't even remember these games half the time. Nothing. I imagine these games are going to have nothing. 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 This is an exciting bit of footage, I'm sure. This is the best game ever made, of course. Ela OP versus Ayaya in Space XD. My favourite game. Nothing. Nothing. This one might have a few. We'll have to see, because there are quite a lot of runs. There's only one. That's kind of good. And it's unretrievable, and it's the 7 years ago The Gamerland. Can't do anything about that one. Joy the Pug, of which there are about 2 runs. Nothing. Lumen's Path. Nothing at risk whatsoever. Moonplick. My favourite server on Minecraft. There are a few for this one, okay. Most of them have been rejected though. Not much has been verified that's on the leaderboard. Is there any point in... Oh, because... Wait, hang on. Were these rejected because the guy got banned? Yes. That's fine. You can ignore that. Sorry, verified at risk. I'm losing my brain cell. Block Hunt, Crazy Boy. Yeah, his runs got banned. At least most of the ones we agreed looked to be too suspicious to continue with. Alright, that's unretrievable. That's a disappointment. Crazy Boy has another run that we can't do anything about. This run is actually there. Apocalypse EA. This is such an epic speedrun, man. It is literally their only videos. I think that's pretty good. Pretty much is what happened with these runs. I imagine most of the last runs that got rejected were his, yes. There is the final page of them. That was a disappointing few weeks of my life, I think. I imagine sort of the same story on here, isn't it? Of all the ones that verified, that's done. There are 2. That one is unretrievable. Goodness me, why does no one save any of their content? Do you not want to have it for all of time and all of the years? 4 years, and those are that. Sorry, mate. Only things. That's it. Pretty good. I think there's not much risk of that. We've already examined this to some extent. Verified at risk. We have a collection of runs from Diamond that I think are probably fine. Or unretrievable. And the console is the same. That's done. Oh god, there are about 4,000 runs to this game. I wonder if any of them are going to be. Damn it. What are all of these? Son of a biscuit. Xanum. Oh, Xanum probably is fine. Actually, is a regular speedrunner, probably does care about this sort of thing. Unless they put all of their proof on Twitch for every run. Oh, they put all of their proof on Twitch for every run. Oh no. Well, I'm going to have to leave that there then. This is too many runs for me to consider that it's probably okay. I mean, that's not gaming. It's unfortunate. Well, this was verified by a deleted user. Who verified this? A year ago. None of the mods are missing. I'm aware of. Is that Rennie? I don't know. Okay, so Xanum is dubious. There's Cliff393394. If this still exists, I'll be amazed. Somehow it is. I am astonished, actually. That's probably half an hour. Probably maximum another half an hour. None of these are very long. That's probably another hour. Oh, now half an hour. I think those are okay, but I'm going to leave them there for now. I think that's okay. Relatively speaking. Verified at risk. Nothing. That's good. Only I have run this game, so that's no point. Verified at risk. Oh, shocking. What's brilliant about Rock Band speedruns, I'll give you some trivia, is that literally the whole run gets claimed because it's just popular song after popular song after popular song. Pretty much, anyway. There are bits where you're not playing a song, but that's it. This one... Then this bit is not claimed. Okay. So that song isn't copyrighted. However, I'm not even sticking to my objective here. These runs are so long that we actually might be in trouble here. Ah, yes, this person has a 25-hour VOD saved as a highlight. This may be at some risk. I'm going to probably need to archive these. There are a lot of VODs here. Fine. Big Owl. Look, Big Owl. What's up? Little life under the sun. What is this? Streaming with somebody? What? Can I... Oh, it's failing to determine something. Like, the Twitch channel gone, but the evidence is still good. What does this mean when this happens? I'm actually not aware of this issue. If it can just persist by itself, I think this is fine. So I'll just leave that there. Probably nothing for this, right? No. There are a few runs, but nothing big. This, I don't think there's going to be anything. Nothing. Good. This is just me who's run it, I think. Except for two other guys have done a run, I think. This one might be a bit long. There might be a few. Oh, Alamo only. And that's unretrievable. Goodness me. This person has a YouTube channel, so they could upload it there if they really wanted. This game. This is fun. That doesn't have anything. And this game. Nothing. Okay, so we have to go through a few things, but we have ignored the behemoth among all of this. Jazzpunk, which has hundreds. Somehow. I'm not sure how this has happened, to be honest. But there are so many runs for Jazzpunk that we are not going to be able to do. I mean, this is ridiculous how far back this goes. This one is really weird. It doesn't even recognise that this is Twitch for some reason. It's so old, I think it's just completely bullshit. Okay, that is unretrievable. Can't do anything about that. Well, this goes straight to their channel. They have no videos at all, so we can't get that back, but we at least have the link, the original one, so that's fine. We can't watch that. Hang on, what have we got here? We can watch this one for some reason. How is Nord Tech C going? It's kind of miserable looking back at all of these in some ways, because people have just totally moved on. They run SSX3, that's pretty cool. I respect. I might need to archive these ones. There's quite a lot of very long streams here. And they're not 100 hours yet, but probably I'm going to come back to streaming actually, so that might be alright. There's only one run, we could definitely archive it at some point. Can't watch it. And I can't watch that. That's disappointing. Teletech deleted all of his runs, so we don't have that anymore. Which is a bit of a shame, but they're there. They are still available. I mean, that's not even absolutely the correct use of that tool, but I'm still going to use it for that purpose. Okay, in terms of the stuff I still need to do on this board, I need to just look at all of these, and it's such boring stream content, I'm probably going to move on from this now. I should look at this page and say, oh yes, I wonder if they've run anything. Has Brit saved these? Of course he has. Of course. Mango United Gaming has saved all their... Okay, this is reasonably nice that people haven't just deleted all of their proof for everything. But I want to do something else other than this, so I'm probably going to do PTTR for now. I may just restart my stream so that I get a new stream title, if that's alright. Okay. I will see you in a moment if that's alright, guys. Thanks very much.